Hi everyone, welcome back to Online Darts, and here we are, catch up with Fallon Sherrock. Fallon, it's been a while. How was lockdown and how have you coped with everything during lockdown?
I've coped alright, to be fair. I've just kept my head concentrated and stuff like that by playing the darts and stuff, and obviously it's been very hectic at home because obviously I'm having to juggle the darts and then juggle my little boy and the dog. So yeah, it's just been totally different to what I expected 2020 to be, but I've dealt well with it.
What was that like? Because you were one of the ones that were having to shield, weren't you, because of your illness with your kidney and everything that you had. How was that having to shield as well?
It was obviously difficult because I'm used to being out all the time and stuff, or being able to go to the shops. But yeah, it was a bit difficult not knowing that I'm not allowed out. So as soon as I was allowed out, I was like, right, going for walks or whatever I could just to get out, because I hate being inside, to be honest.
We all know the darts went really well for you playing the online stuff with the Modus Live League. Did you enjoy it, the concept of playing at home?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it because it was like I was in my own comfort zone and I was able to play darts because I really enjoy playing the darts. But the only downside is I was playing and I was having Rory come down the stairs and everything like that, so I was getting all flustered and stuff because I was trying to concentrate with everything else going around me. But in fairness, I was quite comfortable playing at home.
Played some really good stuff as well, playing Phil, playing Raymond and everyone else, and you put in some really good performances as well, and 160 was almost becoming your signature finish during all this.
Yeah, I definitely felt like it's helped my game playing at home, because obviously if I weren't playing, I don't really know what I would have been doing because there was nothing on. So yeah, it was definitely helping my finishing and stuff. Like I said, I kept taking the 160s and stuff out. So I'm hoping, obviously, when darts start up again, I can take them games and just push it towards the stages or other comps that keep coming up.
During lockdown, did you have time to reflect on what you achieved in December? Because from when it happened, I know it was a whirlwind for you. You had the Worlds and you went to Holland for some big exhibitions, straight into the Premier League and everything like that. So you've had some time now to take in what you actually achieved.
Yeah, I've had 5 months really to take it all in and stuff. Yeah, it's really it's scary of how much I've achieved and stuff like that, because I never thought I'd be the one to achieve it, and how big it went all around the world. I was never expecting that, and it's shook me a little bit because I weren't expecting it to blow up as much as what it did, and the fact that I'm now a role model for so many people wanting to take up the sport, and little girls and other people who have ambitions that they want to do in life, and now I've kind of given them hope that they can do it. There's nothing stopping anyone from doing anything to do what they want to do, achieve what they want.
Obviously then darts come to a complete standstill. Premier League starts again this coming week. I bet you're so glad that you got your Premier League night with a crowd in an arena, because obviously there's 3 of them that are going to play behind closed doors, so I bet you're over the moon that you got that opportunity.
Yeah, 100% I'm over the moon that I got the opportunity to play in Nottingham with all the crowd behind me, because that atmosphere was electric and it was just amazing. I can't imagine what it would be like if I was playing this week with no crowd. I mean, I assume it'd just be like playing on a stage and it'd be really flat, so I was really happy that I got the crowd and I got the buzz for it, and I got to experience my first Premier League, how it's seen on TV.
Obviously as well, looking at it, 2020 was going to be your year that you had so much to look forward to with the World Series and exhibitions and everything like that. What was the disappointment, obviously, that they haven't happened this year? We'll come on to what's going to happen in a minute, but what was it like when you found out that they weren't going to happen this year?
Obviously I was a bit disappointed because I just thought, oh, well, 2020 I had all this World Series I got to go to, and I was so excited just to go to New York and Australia because I've never been, and the fact that I get to go play in a game that I love to do. Yeah, I was very disappointed because I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if it was going to be rescheduled or anything like that, so I thought it was going to be an opportunity that I would have missed out on. But I thought, oh, this is just typical me. Stuff like this is promised and it never happens and stuff like that. So yeah, I was a bit gutted when it was announced that it weren't happening. But
the plus is you're still going to get to go to New York in 2021. They've been rescheduled. I bet you were over the moon and relieved to know that you were still going to get that opportunity as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think when it come out and it had been rearranged and stuff like that, I was like, yes, I still get to go again. So it was a more of excitement coming back, because now I've realised how big it is. Because obviously where I was not going this year, And I get to go next year. It's like more of an excitement for me now, more of an ambition to go and determination to improve my darts now and just, you know, get better and try and put in better performances.
Not long now, the World Series final, you're one of the invited players. Looking forward to heading to Austria to compete in that again against the very best as well.
Yeah, I'm so excited because I get to play on another big stage against all these big players. Yes, there probably ain't going to be a crowd or anything like that, but I'm just more excited just to get out of the house and just play proper games. Well, they were proper games that I was playing, but like games of darts where someone's in front of me and there's callers, and just to be part of that environment again, because I like the buzz of playing. And when I was at home I felt a bit flat because I was actually on my own and I weren't doing any, like I was playing but there was nothing really giving me a buzz.
Do you think those practice games and all that time in the Modus League will have helped you as well, and knowing your game's still in a good place heading into the World Series?
Yeah, definitely. It still gives me like a confidence boost knowing that I can still compete against all these top players and I can hold my ground against these players and stuff like that. So yeah, all that practice throughout lockdown is only going to improve my game, and hopefully I can just push forward onto the stage next.
From there, PDC groundbreaking announced the Women's Series. Now, I know chatting to you off camera that you said it's a great thing because playing in a one-off qualifier can be tough, can't it? Because one mistake and everything's gone. Your dreams are gone. But playing these events over 4 days is much better for someone like yourself that prides themselves on consistency.
Yeah, no, it's definitely better because obviously, like you said, when you play in one comp, if you mess up or anything like that, that's it, that's your chance gone. At least if you play like, what is it, 4 comps?
Yeah.
4 comps. So if you mess up on one comp, you still got 3 other comps that you can back yourself up on and still be in with a chance. And I just think it's better because there's less pressure and all of that, and you can just go in each comp refreshed and just regroup and just play how you can with no pressure on your shoulders or anything.
Grand Slam spot on offer as well as a World Championship spot. Is that extra pressure or is that something that you're thriving in because you want to play in the Grand Slam as well as the Worlds?
Yeah, so I'm very excited for that and I'm quite thriving for it because like it's like qualifying for the Worlds again. It was something that I really, really wanted to qualify for and I really wanted to do. So obviously I've never played in this comp and I want an opportunity to play in it. Obviously I saw Makuru and Lisa playing it last year and I'd love the opportunity to play in it. So I'm very excited and I'm going to try my best for it and see how it goes.
Is there extra pressure on your shoulders for this because you're one of the favourites to come through?
Not really. I mean, I always believe if you're going to put, like, pressure is only something that you put on yourself. So I don't put any pressure on myself. I just go. If it goes, it goes. If it don't, it don't. I don't put any pressure on myself. I know what I can do. If I do how I can, then I believe that I can qualify. And it's all on the day, really. But I'm going into that quite confident and just seeing how I do, really.
Is this a good thing for ladies' darts as well? Because I know that you've always said that you want to compete against the men and don't particularly want a separate tour. But I'm not being disrespectful here, but probably you, Lisa and Makuru at the moment are probably just a step above the group below you, which are all still very good players. But does this give them an opportunity to sharpen their game as well?
Yeah, so I think obviously by having the ladies now playing in their own little competitions and stuff will only like boost their confidence and their level of play because now we have something like the opportunity come up, so now we've got something to play for. So everyone now is going to be like practicing, boosting their game, up in their level. So when we get more opportunities to play against the men, we are going to be on par and we're going to be able to push these men and hopefully come over the line.
Would you like this to be a permanent thing, even if it's not a full-blown PDC Ladies Tour, but a couple of blocks of 4 events like this?
Yeah, of course I would. I mean, obviously, us ladies don't have much, like, stuff to play in. So, obviously, if this was permanent, it'd be great because it means there was something that we can play in. Because, obviously, we don't know when our next competition is going to come up or anything like that. But, yeah, I would quite happily keep it and keep playing in it and stuff. But I also would like to play in the Challenge Tour and against the men as well because I mean, I love playing the men as well and the women, and I just love playing both, to be honest. I wouldn't pick one or the other.
Talking of the Challenge Tour, obviously you had to miss the first block because you had other commitments in Holland. PDC have announced that there are going to be some Challenge Tour dates. Are you going to go and play in them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I need to go because it's all right playing on my online streaming against the men and then obviously against the top players on the stage and stuff like that, but I feel I need to go to the Challenge Tour to improve my game because by playing last year in the Challenge Tour it definitely improved my game and I will just keep doing it just to see how my level of game improves.
looking ahead, would it be a huge disappointment to you if you weren't back at Alexandra Palace come December or wherever the world may be?
Obviously, I'd be disappointed if I don't get there or anything like that. But I've had the experience and stuff like that, so I'll try my best to get there again. Like I said, I'm not going to put any pressure on myself. I'm just going to go play my own darts and stuff. But with everything I've got coming up and stuff like that, I mean, who can be disappointed in the years that like this year and next year that I've got? And yeah, I'm not disappointed how anything is. But yeah, I'm going to just try and get there and see how it goes.
And then looking ahead to 2021, have you already set anything, any goals or anything that you want to achieve early on in 2021?
Not yet, just purely because I don't know which comp's going to be on, if there's going to be any darts or anything like that. I can only hope. So I haven't really set any goals yet. I'm just seeing how it goes, to be honest. I've got more media stuff and all that I'm doing at the moment just to bide my time. But I eventually want to become like a world champion, whether it be in the ladies or the overall or anything like that. So that would probably be my next ambition to do. But I haven't set anything in stone yet.
It's interesting, just touching on what you said there. Do you genuinely believe that one day a lady could be a mixed world champion?
Yeah, 100%. Because I'm not being funny, like the way that our level of game is improving, and I mean, I just proved it at the Worlds, no matter what the atmosphere is like, we can come over the line, we can beat the men, so who's to say that we can't pick up that title? I mean, overall, if you look at all the averages, it was nothing that us women couldn't hit. I mean, yeah. Me, Makuru, Lisa, we've all proved that we can hit the averages, and I mean, if you went through and looked at all the averages that the men were hitting, we can hit that too, so why can't we be the overall champion?
Would you love to beat Michael van Gerwen on that stage? I know you two have some great banter. Would you let him have it up there?
I'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, thanks, mate. No, yeah, I mean, if I could beat Michael and stuff like that, that would just be an incredible achievement in itself. But on a big stage as well, I think that would just be the top of my list. But, I mean, I wouldn't think too far ahead because, I mean, Michael was just incredible. And, I mean, just to get, like, a couple of legs would be a start. I wouldn't jump too far to get, like, a win on a big stage, but... yeah, I mean, of course it would.
Fallon, absolute pleasure catching up with you here, and we wish you all the very best for the World Series in Austria. Thank you very much.
Thank you.